NASA estimates that the Milky Way galaxy is about 100,000 light years across, or approximately 9.46 times 10 to the 17th kilometers in diameter. To get a true idea of the scale of the universe, you have to scale the Milky Way galaxy down to about 1 foot, about the length of this hat. It's worth noting that Earth has a diameter of about 12,756 kilometers at the equator. So, if we shrunk the Milky Way to the size of this hat, 12 inches, then Earth would only be about 1.618 times 10 to the negative 13th inches, about 6 billion times smaller than the diameter of a human hair. Scientists estimate that the nearest major galaxy to us, the Andromeda Galaxy, has anywhere between 2 to 4 times the amount of stars as the Milky Way. This makes a lot of sense when you think about it, because the Andromeda Galaxy is about 200,000 light years in diameter, making it about twice the size as the Milky Way. That's about 1.89 times 10 to the 18th kilometers. And, on our scale, where my hat is the size of the Milky Way, the Andromeda Galaxy is about the size as these two pillows put together. So not a lot bigger, but still a significant amount larger than our galaxy. These two galaxies are a distance of 2.5 million light years away, or about 2.36 times 10 to the 19th kilometers. On our scale, that's 15 feet, or a short walk from one part of my dorm room to another. So that walk of 15 feet didn't seem like very much, until you realize that on the scale I'm using, the width of a human hair is 6 billion times larger than the size of Earth. So on a galactic scale, the distance between the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxies really isn't that significant. On a human scale, it's a different story. One of the largest galaxies that we have discovered is IC 1101, which is a pretty boring name, but it's estimated that it has around 100 trillion stars. There's a debate over how big this galaxy actually is, but most scientists believe the answer is around 4 million light years in diameter, which would put it at an impressive size of 3.78 times 10 to the 19th kilometers. On our scale, where this hat represents the size of the Milky Way and those two pillows stacked together represent the Andromeda Galaxy, Galaxy IC 1101 would be about 40 feet tall. Turns out this galaxy is just as far away from the Milky Way as it is big. Remember how it only took 15 feet to get from the Milky Way to the Andromeda Galaxy in our scale? Well, Galaxy IC 1101 is approximately 1 billion light years away from the Milky Way, which would put it at about 23 miles away in our scale. So, to get a proper visualization of where this galaxy would be, in our scale, you would have to drive north from Somerville to the New Hampshire border and stand up a school bus vertically, and that would be what Galaxy IC 1101 would look like. Even these large galaxies pale in size when you compare them to the entirety of the observable universe. Now, there's a lot of debate over the size of the observable universe, but most believe that it's around 93 billion light years in diameter. On our scale, where the Milky Way only represents a single foot, to travel from one end of the observable universe to the other, you would have to travel 77,500 miles, which is the same thing as taking a trip from Boston to Paris, which is a flight of 3,500 miles, 22.14 times. And that's not even taking into account that the observable universe is three-dimensional, not just a two-dimensional line in one direction. In essence, even if you scale the Milky Way down to the size of a silly-looking hat, the universe is still pretty big.